If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And of course, subscribe for more FIFA 22 content, Road to Glory, play reviews, you name it, we've got it. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. It feels pretty damn sexy to be able to say that. So I'm on the PS4 version. I might ruin this for some people and they might blame me for EA patching it, but let's be honest, no one watches my videos, so I think we're safe. I have a PS5. I played a PS5 version. It was brought to my attention yesterday that if you go on the PS app, I believe this works for Xbox as well, if you go on the PlayStation app and download, oh, look at all those player picks we have, and then download the PS4 version of the trial through EA Play to your console from your app, you'll get an extra 10 hours. Okay, fair enough, you have to play it on the PS4 version, so the gameplay will be different, it will look different, etc., so on and so forth, but the menus are the same. So if you plan on sitting on the menus and you hate the web app, pretty much like I do, then this is going to be a bit of a blessing, really. So we have 20 hours worth of the trial until the 27th, which is fine. That will be more than enough. I'll keep an eye on it, just in case we go over, but it should theoretically be more than enough time to get done what we need to do, or what I want to do more than anything else. I will of course be doing some play reviews as well. A lot of the gameplay that you're going to maybe not see necessarily in this episode, but in general, a lot of the gameplay you'll see this year will be from co-op, because even though the Rivals rewards are absolutely terrible, and maybe I'm missing something, right? Maybe they are better than I think they are. But if you go into Rivals and you have a look at this and you have a look at the rewards, so the system is you win a game, you get +1. And if you lose a game, you go down -1. And if you draw, you get nothing, which I think that's wrong. I think they should literally do it as you would do in real life. So you get 3 points for a win, nothing for a loss, and then a draw would be a point. Maybe even -1 for a loss would be fine. But either way, I'm on rank 2 because I've played a game, apparently. Well, I have played a game. I drew 1-1, which was really annoying because I was winning up until like the last 10 minutes and then he just scored. It wasn't even a lucky goal, to be fair. It was all over me. I deserved to be fair, I deserved to lose the game. I only scored because of a really broken Florian Thauvin shot. I tried to record it. I thought I was recording. Apparently I wasn't. I'm still getting used to the El Gato and whatever it may be. I had one years ago, but of course I haven't used one for a long time. So let me just go up the ranks. So for those of you who don't have the game or haven't really looked at this yet, so Division 5 is a pretty common division for most people. Rank 2 is a pretty common rank to finish on, or at least it has been. Look what you get. 3,500 coins, 200 FUT Champs points for qualification, not for the actual FUT Champ itself, and then a small rare gold players pack. That is for Division 5, Rank 2. Rank 1, is that much better, I hear you ask? No, it's not. Small prime mixed players. So even in Division 1 in Rivals, Rank 1, what do you get? A Jumbo Premium Gold Players, which, for those of you who aren't aware, that is the NAF 100k pack, where you get half rare gold and half non-rare gold. And what is the point in that? You might as well give us no coins at all. 500 coins. Honestly, what's the point? That'll pay for one contract. Rivals is dead. Honestly, the only reason I can see why anyone would want to play Rivals is to get the qualification points in order to go into Weekend League. Up here you have the Elite Division, and I'm not sure whether there's anything beyond that, like as soon as you qualify for it, will it open up into like 3 separate sections? I'm not sure. Either way, 3,000 coins, 1,000 Champions qualification points, and then a Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack. So again, absolute trash. There is some saving grace, and that is in milestones. So milestones will give you better rewards to sort of, I guess, bolster what you've done in Rivals, but it does mean playing a bare minimum of 20 Rivals matches. Wherever you finish, this is my understanding of it anyway, wherever you finish in this particular season, So as you can see there, it says season ends in 48 days, 23 hours. So in 48 days, 23 hours, if I have played, for example, 90 games, and I manage to finish in Division 5, for example, I will get myself a Jumbo Rare Players Pack and a Rare Mega Pack, which is actually not bad at all. And that resets every single season. So if one season I only manage to play 20 games, and I finish in, I don't know, Division 8, I will get a small Prime Gold Players Pack, which obviously isn't very good at all. But it's something on top of... It's kind of like a monthly reward, if you will. It's something on top of the Division Rival rewards. I'm not a massive fan of the way they've done it this year. I do like the progression system, the way you go up and the way you go down. I like the way it looks, but I don't like the rewards themselves. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm being dull, but from what I can see, I'm not a fan of it. This is where you need to be if you want good rewards this year. The problem is, it looks like at least, and I think we might have talked about this yesterday, 7 Champions entries remaining, so I need the 1,500 qualification points first and foremost. So I don't think I'll do that strictly by winning games. I'm going to need the boost at the end of the week as well, at the end of the season. Is it? What are they calling it? Is it just the end of the week or the end of the season? Because it's not a season, is it? Because it's not 50 days time. It's a week. Anyway, I need the boost, but it does look like you only get 7 entries per season rather than per week. Now, it is going to take me time to get 1,500 qualification points. In order to qualify for Weekend League, you must win 5 matches out of the 9. Why 9? I don't know. Why didn't they round it up to 10? I couldn't tell you. I really can't. But you need to get to this stage here, which is 24 points, which is 5 wins. Bit of a shame that they've made it, I wouldn't say inaccessible to a lot of people, but they've made it very difficult to qualify if you're not good at the game. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, if you're not good at the game, you don't deserve to be in FUT Champs. And I think that's the way EA are looking at it. You know, it's FUT Champions. It shouldn't be open to everyone, apparently. I don't agree with that. I think it should either just be a case of play 20 games and you get automatic qualification, or a point system, but you have unlimited games. So, yeah, I need 24 points. Yeah, I get 4 points for a win. If it takes me 20 games to get this, so be it. If it takes me 5 games to get this, so be it. I think it shouldn't be limited to a number of matches. It's not fair, especially given how bad the rival rewards are. It is going to be unbelievably difficult to gain good players this year. They've gone from one extreme to the other. With regards to last year, they had, they threw coins at us, and packs were everywhere. This year, Rivals seems very pointless to me, apart from if you want to qualify for FUT Champs. FUT Champs is definitely where it's at, because the rewards look really good, but you need to be able to get there. And Squad Battles I haven't actually looked at, so let's have a little gander, if we can. Proof that I haven't looked at it, because I haven't even loaded it up yet. So, your rank. Now, this looks pretty much exactly the same as it was, so let's just assume we get to Gold 3 this year. Have a look at our rewards. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, and a Prime Mixed Players Pack and 5,000 coins. So, again, the rewards are not good. 8,000 coins, Prime Mixed Players Pack, Prime Electrum Players Pack, and a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. I mean, it's something, but they're not really particularly that good. I would imagine Gold 1 would be where the majority of people, I know it says 20%, but the majority of us watching would aim for, if you even bothered wanting to go into Squad Battles. Elite 3 last year is where I thought to myself, right, that's the bare minimum I want, and you get 2 rare Electrums and 1 Prime. I don't know. I think Champs is going to be the only way to get good rewards this year, unless, of course, you decide I'm going to jump into Draft, which we may have to do. But if you can't win 5 games out of 9 in the FUT Champs qualification, do you honestly have any hope of winning 4 in a row with regards to the qualification? With regards to the draft? I'm not sure. So I have 4 player picks. They are max 80 rated, unfortunately, but there is a particular striker that I'm looking for who is under 80 rated. There are plenty of centre-backs I wouldn't mind that are under 80 rated. Goalkeepers I'm not too bothered about. And we get ourselves... I mean, Meslier is actually fantastic for us because he is a French Premier League goalkeeper. I am running a French Premier League side, so that's pretty good. Go for the centre-mid next because he's one of the other positions I'm not that bothered by. Naby Keita will be coming into the club. I'm trying to move into the Premier League. Bit boring, but like I said, this year is the year that I want to run what I want to do. I will take suggestions on board. I will read the comments. We will have comment episodes when we go over gameplay and stuff, and I'll read comments out. So if you do have any questions or any input whatsoever, feel free to put it down below. I'm actually going to look at the striker first, because the centre-back is actually the thing I need the most. So we'll look at the striker. Please give me Armstrong. Nope. Chris Wood. Do I really... I've already got Dembele, so that's pointless. Could go for Giroud, but he has less pace than my phone. So... phones can't run. Exactly. Right, let's pick Wood. And then go for the centre-back. I don't know who I'm hoping for. Someone with more than 75 pace and who plays in the Premier League, please. Or just is French. Oh, that will do. I mean, okay, 74. Well, I'll let him off. He's not the best player there, I don't think. I think Marc Bartra is... Well, then again... Maybe he is the best player there. Marc Bartra, I think, is probably the one I would go for if chemistry wasn't a thing. But as it is, Fofana is actually really good. That is a nice set of player picks. They're not like really expensive players or anything. You can pick up Fofana for 1,000 coins or just above. But that helps my team tremendously. Speaking of team, before I open those amazing packs, they're awful. I've sold something. Don't think it's relevant though. I started listing a couple of things yesterday. Nothing too major because we don't have anything major. Newest players. There you go. See, I've got some bronze players in there. We'll put Fofana. We'll get rid of this bronze and put Naby Keita in there. We'll get rid of the two Spaniards at the end as well, because we won't use them for now. I'm keeping everything right now unless I know I really don't need it. And the reason for that is because I could probably get away with using Steve Mandanda actually right now, because he's actually a better keeper than Meslier. Naby Keita. Oh, I bought Florian Thauvin, right, to give a hyperlink to Gignac, who I may have also bought. Gignac is terrible in this game. Obviously my best friend in real life, so I kind of had to put him in there, but he's awful. This guy, very slow, but scored an absolute peach. Apparently, though, it's not actually that impressive. It was a really good goal. It was from the edge of the box, on his left foot, edge of the box. It was probably a good sort of, 5-10 yards outside the box. And the angle was rather improbable, but it went top bins. And I've seen... the only reason why I went for it is because people are saying finesse shots are broken. I didn't believe it, but yeah, it turns out they are. So, I'm going to need a new striker. Let's put Divock Origi up there for now, for a second, because I'm going to put Davis there, and I'm going to put Naby Keita there. It doesn't do an awful lot for me in terms of chemistry just yet, but it will. I'm not a massive fan of Tolisso, never really have been. That Kostic card is horrendous. If you want to use him as like a left back or something, yeah, sure, maybe. But in terms of playing as a left wing, no, don't ever do it. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. He's just overweight. Honestly, he just feels overweight in game. He can't run. Anyway, less of the fat shaming, more of the pack opening. Let's have a good look to see what we actually sold here, because it can't have been anything amazing. So, True Blue Stadium theme thing, which has given us some coins. If you got the welcome backpacks and you got the stadium stuff, some of it is worth a fair few coins. You could even discard it for decent money as well, so I would definitely look into that. Get ourselves Billing, who is a decent 74 rated player, if you're into your silvers. Oh, I mean, if you're going to pack a silver, that's the silver you want to pack. Ryan Shirky, come on down. Are these tradable? No, they're not. But I'm alright with it. Ryan Shirky will go on my bench. I think he's going to be a really good player in real life. What do we have here? 2-player pack, Tifo's pack, and some FX packs. So nothing worth opening. The player picks were the reason I wanted to start recording. But are these all untradeable? Because these are from objectives. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, nothing worth looking at here. Like I said, I did play a game, but the recording didn't work, so I do apologise. I think tomorrow will be our first proper look at gameplay. I will have a player review, I would imagine, today. In fact, you may have already seen it, I'm not sure. But in terms of the team, I think what I'm going to do is spend some coins to just fill in the gaps a little bit. We've got a 2-player pack here, though. Can we get something we need? Those player picks were useful. Welsh, right mid, from Leeds, it is. James, I was looking at him earlier. It does mean I'll have to change the formation and buy myself a left wing, but it's okay because I can play Divock Origi up front, put him on the right, put Tovan on the bench because he wouldn't be bad to bring on as like a centre mid or a cam or something, and now I just need to go and get a decent left wing. Unless, of course, they can give me someone here. I do want Armstrong of... Oh, never mind. I want Armstrong of Southampton. I couldn't think of the team name. So not bad. What is he? Only the 3-star. I thought he was 4-star, 4-star for some reason. Only 3-star skills, which is not amazing. But in early days, I don't suppose using skills is you know, too good of an idea anyway. We have 7 hours to wait for that to refresh, so we can go and have a look to see who else is in there, or in the new pack. Let me go back, have a look at that squad a second, because I will switch now into a 5-2-2-1, home of the 5-2-2-1. If you know, you know. A lot of people will be like, well, everyone played 5 at the back last year. What are you on about? Yeah, but I used to play it back in FIFA 13. And people used to call me sweaty and all the rest of it. So I'm going to do it again this year. Going to play... This is the new position system. I'm not a massive fan of it because it's just getting used to it more than anything else. Is he a right mid? He is a right mid. There we go. Got a Newport County player with 91 pace, which has never been seen before in the history of FIFA, by the way. So that's kind of how it looks right now. Gignac will come out. I'll pop him in there just for a second. No, I won't. Let's put him in there and then get rid of him completely. So I need a left wing. I want to get Armstrong up front instead of Divock Origi. And then I will eventually switch out the left back and the right back for players. Oh, in fact, I can switch out the left back. I got a loan from the season objective, and it was Teo Hernandez. Now, I know it's 5 games, and I know it's a loan, and a lot of people like to keep their loans. I am actually one of those people who in the past have kept their loans. This year, I don't care. I'm not going to. If I can use them to my advantage, I will. So, for example, I have 3 games left on Paul Pogba. I will use it whenever I deem fit. Same with Heung-min Son. I know he fits in there at left wing on 7 chem. And we'll do it just for science right now. There he is. And I'll put Paul Poggers on the bench. There we go. So that's the way the team looks at the moment. But I would rather not use all the loans on Son just yet. I will do, but maybe not just yet. Maybe I'll put him in when we actually go into Foot Champs qualification if my team isn't good enough by then. Although I do have 4,600 FIFA points to open on, is it Monday? No, on the 1st. I'll open them on the 1st, ready for Heroes. Because obviously we want to try and buy Dudek. With all the coins that we can accumulate from those 4,600 and whatever I can accumulate between now and then. But that's the way the team looks. Like I said, I've already played a game. It finished 1-1. The team didn't look anything like that, and I played a 4-3-3, which I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. I did not have fun. I didn't enjoy it, put it that way. So I think I need to change the system up a little bit. I will be trying a 5-3-2 or 5-2-2-1 or something like that, just to see how it plays. I'll then try the 4-2-3-1, and I'll mess around with it a little bit and find something that I like. But at the moment, my defending is questionable, so I think an extra defender at the back wouldn't be bad. We've added Fofana into the team today, which is quite good. And of course, Daniel James as well, which is pretty damn sexy because he's a decent little player to have at this stage. Naby Keita has come in. And yeah, things are looking okay. They're not amazing, but they're okay. Tomorrow we will have gameplay galore. I'm going to play some today, and I will make sure that I record it. But If you want to leave a comment, tomorrow's the day we'll start going through everything. So I'll have a look at this episode, go through the comment section. So if you do have a question, a query, or just a comment in general, feel free to leave it. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, do me a favour and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.